Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hmm. Have a rare music start today. I've gotten a little bit fascinated by Crony's cover of Suki Suki Daisuke. Also, this one Vocaloid song called "Looping in the Rooms," which is a bit backroomsy, if you couldn't guess by the name, but it's pretty good. It's really good. Fuck.
Listening to Whiskey Peak Saloon from the
Mm-hmm.
One Piece live action a lot
I did
recently.
watch I did watch the Whiskey Peak Saloon scene. That was pretty good. Well, I mean, I've
It's a
seen the
good
whole
song.
episode. So if you're watching this, if you're synced up with my usual stream schedule, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not most of the time. Um, we didn't stream last night because we were testing out Dagger Heart mechanically to see if we kind of fuck with it. And the unfortunate aspect of that is that rather than like an informational packet that kind of like, I mean, well, obviously it was an informational packet, but it was less of like a here's like a setting and things that you can kind of go around and do, and you can interact with the game and like a kind of like understand like the social and the game and the action elements of it. It's effectively just a couple of fight scenes and then walking into like one town, talking to a couple of people without performing any other checks, and then you just go do another couple of fights, and then that's the whole thing. So as the dungeon master, I didn't vibe with, at the very least, the what we had for like testing. I mean, I thought the gameplay was interesting, and maybe we need to just try it out a bit more to see if we can kind of get into the feel of it, because it's a very, very simplified version of 5e, at the very least. You can kind of tell that this was made as like we have a 5e at home when Hasbro was being a little bit fucky about like Dungeons and Dragons properties and what got to make money and what didn't. And as I'm sure that's why, Matthew Mercer himself descended down from heaven and went, I will do this entire thing by myself, and I'm definitely not being facetious when I say this. And then he made an entire system. Only him definitely did that. Uh, but anyways, this is a very long wind-up to saying that, after thinking about it, and after thinking about that one shot that I did after I went to go take my shower, I had two ideas for ostensibly a miniature test campaign to see what we could do with Daggerheart, and try it out a bit more in the future. And the ultimate result of that was either doing a Resident Evil thing, which would have required a lot of cajoling with the system, since while there's a lot of bio magic, there's a lot of bio evil.
Define bio-evil, like RE5 bio-evil or RE7 bio-evil?
I mean, to be fair, like there's enough leniency in Resident Evil where you can probably imagine a lot of things that are like commonly described as magic in the system as like oh, this flame thing is a flamethrower, or this healing spell is a first aid spray dispenser, and stuff like that.
Hey.
And then the other thing was the inevitable me bringing up the idea of doing a Project Moon one, even though most of us don't know anything about that.
I'm on board.
But Khan's on board. I'm on board because I talked
I'm on
myself
board.
into it. Joshi also talked himself into it. And honestly, I figured that most people would be kind of into it, mainly because, well, at the very least, I thought Noir might be into it, since it's very heavily based on classic literature and other stuff like that, old fairy tales and things of the like. Admittedly, I think the thing is, you can give a fairly basic rundown of Project Moon's setting. Admittedly, there's a lot of like intricacies and smaller things, but thankfully, there are story options that don't require you to know as much going into it. Mainly in that, in each district, there's the back streets, which are the ones where you would have to know a lot more, since those are kind of like the poor people streets, and those have like more crazy things happening in them. And there's the nests, which the nests are like the which where the nice people live. Not the nice people, the rich people live, rather. Who are a bit more immune to the sins of the world, as it were. Or ignorant to the sins of the world, rather.
As long as we don't have another Love Town, I'll be fine.
I'm not gonna do Love Town, Con.
Thank you.
You know how much of a fucking nightmare that'd be to roleplay? Like, that fucking suck.
Exactly.
I'm a little bit worried because I feel like I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do hummingbird words, and then people are gonna think that I'm cribbing a lot of notes, when in reality I just also really like writing anti-capitalist stories. So, yeah. Well, that and I like horror too, and honestly, I was super into writing horror stuff like well before I got into Project Moon like super duper hard. I made a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I ran for like 3 years while also streaming, not streaming it, but like streaming in general, called The Moon Bleeds, which was a similar sci-fi fantasy horror thing, and
turned into some existential dread thing, and I barely got to be able to even listen to the podcast half the time. Oh fuck, I call it a podcast. I barely got to listen into that campaign because I was either A, working, B, babysitting, or C, having an emotional breakdown.
Yeah, no, I getcha.
But I'm in a much better mental position, as well as a much better financial and home position.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm doing pretty good too right now, actually. You know what that means? The artist isn't suffering anymore, so now everything they write's gonna suck!
Nah, that's not true. We can still go ahead and recruit most of our political suffering into our work.
Exactly. Also, to be fair, I wrote like I wrote the second half of Hummingbird Words while I was medicated, and I think the decline in quality was mainly because I have my brain has a very bad habit of checking out before I do, so it makes it really like even though I was still super into it, it made it really hard to like lock in on writing stuff sometimes.
So what you're saying is Hummingbird Words is your Evangelion.
Well, no. The Moon Bleeds was my Evangelion. I guess to a certain degree, Hummingbird Words is... How do I put this? I had a lot of, I have a lot of I want to basically do a story that's almost kind of like the reverse of a lot of the narrative concepts and ideas that I kind of explored in The Moon Bleeds. But, kind of put on like a different scale. I don't want to say like a larger scale because, you know, obviously it's like, oh, it's going to be in space, so naturally that means we're going to be like doing like crazy like big scale stuff. No, actually, I kind of want it more to where it's like, despite the fact that the world is much larger that you're going to be inhabiting since it's going to be in space, it's going to be a lot you're going to have a lot less control than you did than the previous setting where you guys were kind of like effectively like a black ops squad doing illegal espionage in different parts of the world to stop a war that was being influenced by unknowable arcane deities and all sorts of other shit.
There's one thing I remember from your campaign, The Moon Bleeds, and that was AC pulling off the dumbest thing possible twice, just with a bomb in a bag of holding.
Yeah, something like that.
And somehow making it work. And you all just went with it.
but no, yeah, in this case, the core plot is going to be, I mean, obviously without saying much of anything, because I don't want to give everything away. Basically a bunch of people who are ostensibly going to either arrive at Earth or be... Well, no, you're basically all going to be on Earth for one reason or another, or like this universe's equivalent of Earth.
Will we call it Earth, or will it be called something else?
So technically speaking, the quote-unquote kingdom that encompasses all of the territory that is owned by Earth is the Earthen Kingdom, otherwise referred to as Erexplain, because of the founder of the Earthen Kingdoms being named Erexplain. I didn't know that Erexplain was also the name of a real place in Sweden. Or Poland, I think. But you know, it's fine because it's kind of inspired by like medievally, like old-timey Europe-y sort of stuff. So that doesn't necessarily matter that much. I actually named it Air
On board
Explain
with it.
after the song Saint Air Explain by Low Roar. A lot of my stuff is generally inspired by music and stuff like that.
That explains a lot, actually.
Hmm. You guys are all gonna be on the Earth, like the Earthen Kingdom's capital for one reason or another. There's kind of like a celebration that's going to be happening there, and some stuff's gonna happen there. And then you will be tasked by one of the last living members of the Hummingbird Society, not the original Hummingbird Society, but like a member of it, to effectively locate a almost like a conceptual thing that was spoken of by the guy who founded the Hummingbird Society, called the House in the Woods, where the woods is this kind of like ethereal concept that almost seems to exist like on the edge of the universe, so to speak, where they refer to as like space in and of itself as the field of dreams, and the house in the woods is in the woods, and that house in that woods is beyond that, and they found a map that they believe leads to the house in the woods where he's located. And the guy like this, and they're trying to see if like maybe this will kind of like could potentially unlock the proverbial secrets to the universe, per se, as currently the government of Air Explain is doing a vaguely shady, kind of dodgy, sounds like kind of like magic technological experiment that the church claims will actually like burrow a hole into what the house in the woods, as they interpret it to be a kind of like ethereal land of the gods type scenario, where it's not
Sounds
actually
cool.
where it's not a physical place. And yeah, they're not necessarily going to be like stopping them per se, more just like you want to see if you can find this place first without having to do any of that shit, basically.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be going to colorful places, some of them kind of similar to Earth and existing cultures, but that's just kind of how it goes with a lot of fantasy settings.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna go on a fairly decently long adventure. But first, the project moved on to decide if we even like Daggerheart as a gameplay format, and then if we do.
I was about to say.
No, yeah, we ran it yesterday. I know you weren't able to listen in for whatever reason, which again, is perfectly fine.
A friend of mine IRL dragged me, so we started playing the original Fallout one.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, Fallout 1 is so vastly different from the other Fallout games. It's blowing my mind, man.
Oh no, yeah, Fallout 1 and 2.
Different company.
Yeah. Interplay are the original creators of Fallout, or rather the company that made it. Fallout is kind of a really interesting game series in general for a lot of reasons that I could get into, because it was one of my hyperfixations when I was growing up. I remember when I was in like high school and I would like be in the English lab and I'd check out and I'd like, once I was done with my homework, I'd just go on the Fallout wiki and I'd start reading of like the trivia and the guns that are out there for like New Vegas, because that was out when I was in high school.
Okay.
But yeah, no, so like I believe Tim Kane's the original creator of Fallout. He kind of stepped out for Fallout 2, and someone else sort of took over a little bit more. And then Interplay and the Fallout IP were effectively bought out by Bethesda, and then they made Fallout 3, Fallout 3 is weird because it's kind of like a best hits collection of like Fallout 1 and 2, kind of, because it just kind of covers a lot of existing ground. And then New Vegas is like the actual Fallout 3, ostensibly, because it follows up more on the events of what happened in Fallout 1 and 2.
Which, now that I'm seeing Fallout 1 for the first time, and then taking a second look at New Vegas, I definitely see what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because the tone and everything of Fallout 3 is vastly different compared to the first two, and to New Vegas.
Now, admittedly, Fallout's always been a little bit silly. Like I don't mean that like, there's the aliens and whatever and all that other stuff. Like, no, but like, Fallout's always been like... Fallout's always been a little bit willing to joke with itself and be kind of goofy. Like,
Oh my god.
fucking, there's a perk in Fallout New Vegas called Wild Wasteland where you can subject yourself to all the goofy references if you want to. In the first two games, you couldn't avoid the goofy references. They might just happen at you. Like, fucking...
Yeah,
Also, I'm gonna boot up
I
the
saw
game
the
now,
Mad
by the
Max
way.
references in there already, because, should I... is it safe for
No, it's
spoilers?
fine. Like, I mean, like, what is it? Like, the leather armor is pretty directly just like the Road Warrior stuff
Yeah,
from
it's
like
Mad
a lot of
Max.
the earliest stuff. Like, no, yeah, it's very Mad Max. I mean,
And we
like,
already met Dog Meat, so
mhm,
shout out my homeboy Dog Meat.
yeah, but uh, there's just kind of something about Bethesda's writing style where it's like it really fucks me up because like, see, here's the thing. Three's story and how they present it isn't necessarily that bad because what they want to do is while it is a very like the storyline in order to find your dad and go through the plot is relatively linear, but they're framing it more as a like you need to go out there and find your dad and you don't know what happened to him, no rush, but he's out there somewhere, so you should, do what you can. Like, you can happen upon your dad like almost at random if you're just running around and you see like an interesting building, but there's a main quest for you to follow in that regard. And that's kind of like Bethesda's bread and butter a little bit. Like, you can just look around and find nifty things, but also don't forget about that main quest. There's that thing you gotta worry about too. And I don't
Which,
necessarily I don't necessarily think that they're how they handle that kind of stuff is bad per se, because they want to emphasize player choice and the ability to go anywhere and do whatever you want. It's not bad. It's just
I,
different from how they normally do things. Fallout 1 and 2 are very aggressively, I don't want to say linear, because they give you the option to go to like later areas and stuff in the game. It's just that you're gonna be like outmatched. They want to kind of emphasize a specific path that you should take because it's I don't want to say better game design, but it's more interesting way to tutorialize yourself, to expose you to interesting things. There's a sense of urgency in that you should go and do certain things like finding the water
I
chip and
think
that
the
kind of
words we're
stuff.
looking for are structured.
Yeah, it's more structured.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which does make sense. And I think one major difference between Bethesda's storytelling and how they have it for the original Fallout is that in the original Fallout 1, you have a set time limit where you can choose to go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and speed through the game if you so desire, but you can go ahead and get sidetracked. But at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the game campaign, in the day, or at least at the end of the day in the game, you still have this limited amount of time to find this chip, or else your entire vault is just going to perish. Whereas
I
with
mean,
your
it is.
dad, it's those continuing questions of, do I have enough time to do this or do I not? It's just structure versus aimless.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of funny because technically speaking, you can just let the vault die. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to take care of that. Like, you can just forget about the water chip and just let him die. Like, I forget if like nothing, but like on a functional level, you just kind of live out in the wasteland regardless. Like, even if you find the water chip, they just tell you to leave. They don't want you
What?
there. Yeah, they don't want you to
What?
live there anymore. They're like, oh,
What?
you, because the vault is meant to be very like exclusionary, and they're afraid of people maybe inspire like you effectively inspiring other people to leave the vault because they're
Then
like,
why
well,
the fuck did you pick
obviously,
it in the first place?
because fuck you.
Okay, let's start this game. I'm on my verge of rage right now.
But there's also kind of a secret time limit in the game as well. In that, so a larger part of the story is that there's the master and his army running around doing stuff. The longer you take in game, there's a chance that in the ending slides it'll be like, this town got wiped out by the mutants. This town got wiped out by the mutants. It doesn't actually affect anything because you can't really
Again?
account for that sort of stuff. But like, yeah, no.
Fallout, apparently.
Fallout 1, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Right?
that's gonna happen everywhere.
Either way, my
Mhm.
friend IRL was going to take me through all the Fallout games. Thanks for spoiling the first one for me.
There's mutants? I mean, it's called Fallout.
I knew about the mutants, I just didn't think there'd actually be a plethora of them in the first one. What the fuck are you telling me, man?
What do you mean? That's like the
They're,
other
they're
half
part
of
of
the
the
plot.
premise.
They're core of
Is
the
that the other half of the
premise.
plot?
Yeah,
Yes!
the
I've
moon's
literally
like
never heard of the plot for Fallout
like
1.
a really big deal in the first couple. Not so much in New Vegas, to my
Wait,
understanding.
By
Like
New
one,
Vegas,
two,
the
and
moons are
three,
chill.
the moons are like big deals.
What'd you say, Con? Huh?
Is that what Necropolis is? It's full of mutants?
Necropolis is actually full of ghouls.
You know, it's a cool town.
Ghouls.
I was halfway there.
You know, little green
No.
ghoul.
Oh, like the one from New Vegas.
Oh, like the ones on TV?
No, like the ghoul you usually meet in New Vegas, right?
Well,
Or
no, there's plenty
is
of
that
no. Ghouls aren't like an individual person. It's like a
Huh.
it's a sub race of people, ostensibly people who were out there when the radiation
Those are
hit.
people who got irradiated but didn't die. Now they're like zombie people.
Pretty much, yeah. Here, let me just make
They're
sure
also immortal, but it sucks.
I did some
Zombie
shenanigans
implies
to. I
I
did
mean,
some
zombie implies
shenanigans
that they
to.
don't act on their. I mean, zombie implies that they only act on instinct and have no collective thought process whatsoever. So,
Here, let me just.
are they mindless or are they sentient?
Oh no, they're sentient. Well, no. So
Oh,
there's ghouls and there's feral ghouls who are effectively ghouls who.
okay, there you
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
go.
Who are ghouls who ostensibly like kind of had to. Also, let me just fucking. I gotta lower some things. The game runs a little bit worse when you are using it for. The game runs a little bit worse when you're streaming it because your streaming software relies on shit, and you can only change things when you're out of the menu. But
Eh.
I did some shenanigans off to remove the 60 FPS cap.
How'd that go?
It worked. But like I said, despite I can run this game fairly well when it's not. I can run this game fairly well when I'm not streaming it, but when I am streaming it, there's some complications in terms of the quality. So I just need to kind of lower the internal resolution of the game a little bit to get this working properly.
So it goes.
Mm-hmm. So what DLSS does is that it like when you lower the internal resolution, it then uses AI, not necessarily the same kind of like icky bad AI, but kind of similar to upscale the visuals to make things look nicer or look like it should be at 1080p. This can sometimes result in the game looking a little bit blurry, but I think it's fine right now. This seems to be fine. Let me
I mean, like that meme I'm seeing pop up all over the internet right now about DLSS.
Oh, that's not just a meme. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, that's just shit, dude. That fucking that's so stupid.
Looks so bad.
So, as of today, Nvidia showed off DLSS 5, which seems to be
so crappy.
Which seems to be it's I mean, obviously it seems to be bad, but it's more just the idea that like what is it? They intend to like how do I put this? It's going to replace the normal like visuals and lighting by like actually smearing AI bullshit over what the game normally looks like.
Which is a terrible idea.
No, yeah, like it just makes the game look bad.
It's true. Folklore notes.
The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies fluttering around Minakami have been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. The earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. I'm beginning to wonder if the Crimson Sacrifice ritual holds a significance similar to that of ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involved live offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, I expect that the twin maidens revered as the divine guardians here fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist in the current era, that would go a long way to explaining the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Ah, shit. Once the twin maidens turn into crimson butterflies, they then return to the village.
Ow. Sucks, Noir.
I'm sorry for that, buddy.
Ooh, Type 61 built.
Okay, yeah, cool. I was just checking, because as you can see, I've switched over to mouse and keyboard, because I figured out how to make the glyphs be mouse and keyboard stuff, and thankfully this actually doesn't seem like that difficult to control, actually.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a blood splatter in there.
Oh, hey.
Oh! Why does they always get me? Dang it! Why is it I'm always susceptible to jump scares? Some jump scares I'm not susceptible. Sometimes I'm not susceptible to jump scares, but then I'm susceptible. Especially if it's the bottom of the barrel nutsack jump scare.
I mean, it really is just the loud noises that tend to get me.
Loud noises?
Yeah, no. Like, if they just throw, like, a loud noise at me, that stuff's bullshit, really. Oh, thank you, Noir. Once again, you are the silver case.
Guess what time of year it is? That's right, time to remind you to read Beetlesaurus. Boo Haunted House.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, like
oh,
behind you.
Oh, C is dodge, I see. I was told by B that they apparently adjusted the difficulty, so now that it's a little bit more easy to it's a little bit easier to deal with these guys. Which seems to be the case, because I'm doing like way more damage than I normally would be.
Nice.
Give me that fucking shit. Give me that shit. Yoink.
Raw film,
Oh.
good condition. Your
I've only got two.
your
I've only got
inventory
two.
is full. It's a blood splatter on the wall.
Mm-hmm. The log in the door engraved with a double diamond motif. I feel we're gonna be seeing a lot of twos. I've seen a lot of twos in this. I'm getting a 2 vibe from this game, mainly because of the twins.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Rotate your saves.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you're gonna need a key that has the double diamond on it.
Oh, that's probably... Oh, I imagine the ghost is probably keeping this door shut. Go ahead and deal with that. Open that bitch up. Okay, I just wanted to double check, because they don't have the prompt up on screen anymore to let you know to, that, like, you can duck out of something. Oh. Sister spotted! Mayu advancing ahead. Oh. Man running aimlessly. Something
He's running
around here.
from something.
Hey there,
Yeah,
lady.
probably.
What's good? Ah, fuck.
Careful! Her sleeves are weighted! Which, if you've ever been hit with any kind of weighted cloth, it hurts.
I can imagine,
getting
I can imagine cloth can be heavy if you bundle enough of it together, you know?
Well, yeah, have you ever been cloth snapped before? Like with a towel?
No. I have not been
Really?
cloth snapped with a towel before, no.
You know, wherever the towel's wet and they twist it up and...
Mainly because whenever someone even remotely suggests the idea, I crumple into a piece of paper and then I go, dude, stop! Stop!
Oh, nah. My cousins used to do stuff like that to each other all the time when they were teenagers. At least according to my mom. And then my dad, whenever we were younger, would kind of do that once or twice to us just to scare us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stopped doing it because my youngest sister was really good at it, and she gave one of my other sisters a bruise when she did it playfully in the kitchen with a wet kitchen towel. Kusabi.
Yeah, she's massing out. She's advancing ahead.
She's just zoned.
She's fucking out of it. She's zonked out of her gourd.
Oh!
Woman on the ground.
Alright. Oh!
She's hopped up on goofballs.
Okay, you're possessed or crazy. Either way, there's a Shinigami behind you.
Got the fucking Wrath of the Asura behind her, goddamn.
I look so sick, though!
Starting to think this big ceremonial dance thing isn't good for people. Oh, we're just straight up fighting this bitch.
Okay, apparently we are. You're not getting a clear shot.
Damn, that just fucking killed me! Oh my god.
Were you supposed to fight it? Were you supposed to die?
I mean, it seems like the vibe might be runaway.
Probably, because you can't get a clear shot with that lens.
Also here, hold on a second. I'm going to... As much as I'd like to have the fucking... to have the shit at like a higher FPS, I think that this is fucking it up and making the cutscenes display at a lower frame rate. Oh wow, yeah, no, okay, that guy was just wrong. That shit does not work the way it says it does.
At least you can skip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, this time, run.
No thanks, bro. Yeah, no, the door's open. You can just fucking... You can just skedaddle out of here. Let's get the fuck out of this bitch. I vaguely remember a bit like this where we were running away from that thing. When we played the regular version for a little bit.
Hexagonal staircase.
Very
There's
fancy.
just something inherently... It's very inherently messed up for some reason when involving a hexagonal staircase.
Crouch it. My ass is crouching in those shadows. What?
Oh, I can find you! I can find you!
Yeah, no, that thing grabs you, it just fucking kills you. Like, there's no mistaking it. You just die.
Oh boy. I'm gonna need a refreshment to go ahead and get through this. BRB.
Step 1, get up. Step 2, run away. Step 3, don't listen to the thing telling you that you can hide. It won't work. I mean, I'd say I could try doing it faster, but also I genuinely don't think you can go any faster than what I'm doing right now. What? What? the fuck? Like, am I just not doing it fast enough?
I don't know.
Mayu's Charm... Oh, well, at least I got Mayu's Charm 3 now. When pursued by wraiths, crouch in shadows to hide. That's what I'm doing. Okay, genuine, like, I guess I just wasn't fast enough when I did that. As it appears that spirit is simply so powerful that my camera cannot hope to pierce through its gaze. What's the fucking, okay, gaming. Save notes about friends and more. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hey, thanks. That's a really good... Oh, so they just announced, like, a really big patch for, the Switch 2. Let's see.
No.
Yeah, let me just double check. Let's see. Allow the ability to rewind 10 seconds, advance 10 seconds when watching a full screen video in the news on the Nintendo eShop. Automatic uploads for the... Oh, you can just set it so, like, it automatically uploads your screenshots to the album? That's really good. Wow. Break down the storage capacity by data type. Oh, that's... No, actually, it was already like that. Okay. Here, hold on a second. Yeah, this is the main one. So, you can make it so that compatible Switch software that runs better on the... Or it looks better on the TV, and presumptively runs better on the TV because it's in docked mode, you can just force it to run in TV mode on the Switch 2 now. When you have it undocked, rather. Because, you know, the Switch 2 has a much better screen than the first one. Being caught by a Wraith while you are unable to defeat enemies results in a game over. If you're attacked by a Wraith and you can't defeat enemies, you will have to hide until the Wraith leaves. I got a pursuer enemy now. It won't open. Alright, open that shit up. Has a little savey save. How much shit did they got in that points exchange? Oh, cool. We got more stickers.
Oh yeah.
Do you know I gotta get? You know I gotta get frame blood splatter and sticker blood 1 and sticker blood 2. Sure. Upgrade that charm shit. I'll die before I buy healing items. In this case, literally. Ooh. Huh? Oh. Mayu! Oh.
Noir.
Guess she's just not in the frame. Hello, Noir.
Ah,
So, Noir, are you excited to learn about Project Moon?
it was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah. Also, for fuck's sake, yeah, increase that fucking reload speed. It needs that shit.
What are your questions, if you even have any?
Well, I guess the better question is, well, I think the first thing that you want to ask yourself is, like, what kind of character do you want to make? And that can kind of shape
I mean, what is the scenario?
So, I suppose the main thing... Josh kept escaping. Josh kept providing the idea of like an escape from District 23, which is the cannibal district, as it were. I was kind of thinking about that, but I think the bare minimum of like the beginning scenario that I have in mind is a like an abnormality or something along those lines breaks out in the nest, and there's kind of like there's sort of like a mass panic with that sort of stuff, and that people who start out in the nest can kind of be there when that attack begins, and then people who are not in that nest would just kind of come in to sort of deal with the problem, or I don't know. I gotta think about it a bit more, but it's like there's certain kinds of like different things, like if you want to like be a member of an office, if you want to be like a specific like a solo fixer who's just kind of like doing their own thing a little bit. Obviously you can't be like super duper high level and like super experienced. Everybody has to be on like the same general level, like you kind of be starting out at the bottom, so to speak.
We're going to be starting at level 1, you say?
Yeah.
And I'm back.
You don't say.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out how to I'm still trying to figure out what the general scenario is for the Project Moon thing, and also like what information I kind of need to extol out about like the settings. I don't just want to be like, all right, here's like a point for point explanation of literally everything in the series, because that would fucking take forever, and I think that would probably scare off people.
It's true.
Yeah, there's like at least 12 cantos by now.
There are 10. No, there's 9. There's 9 cantos. Merceau's next. It's not just the events of the past that the camera was here going to cover. Also captures things concealed within the afterlife. Or more precise, things that have been spirited away, as it were, rendered invisible. It turns out that this is another one of the device's hidden features, one I discovered when testing its powers. By switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in the realm once more. This mechanic resembles a practice known as phantom exposés, which are performed by shadow readers, people who unearth similar items concealed by supernatural means within part of the Tohaku region. People say, however, that those who make contact with the afterlife are themselves lured into it. With that in mind, I wonder if Dr. Osso had his reasons for abandoning this research despite pursuing the afterlife himself.
There are some things you're just never meant to know.
Mm-hmm. A photograph labeled guest room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing a bookshelf next to a round window. A filter for viewing that which has begun to vanish. Which filter, with camera obscura raised, and then so it tells you things that have run away. All right, it's easier to damage aggravated wraith to unlock the upgrades, and then it slows down wraiths. It's pretty useful actually. Things vanish. Taking the photo that matches the one on the photo record, return it to normal. Okay.
Interesting. Revealing the unseen.
Just like in the photo.
Ah, that would actually hurt. Also, I did get a snack. My sister, one of my sisters made some really delicious oatmeal bars.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Full of electrolytes. It's what the body craves. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village. When I first came to the village, Ryokan Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal mayor to speak of, and instead he serves as its principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informational leadership structure being a remnant of that history. The region
Sorry,
remains
pull it up.
culturally rich even today, with folklore about the Gate to Hell passed down through the generations. The
to
Kurosawa
hell.
house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lives up to its role as the home of a chief priest,
Jigoku.
filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times. Many of these records relate to those myth and legend that permeate this region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I can tell that there is a trove of... Oh, what the fuck? I didn't press anything! What the fuck was that about? As a folklorist, I can tell that there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through the literature, which I appreciate. One traditional hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice Ritual, when the twin maidens serve to seal the Gate to Hell, or so it goes. The Gate to Hell itself is a type of legend that concerns a boundary between the living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. The realm of the dead goes by multiple names, such as Hell or the Underworld. I think that the first Fatal Frame, literally ends with you closing, an actual, physical gate to Hell, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a minute since I played that one.
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
There was a big stone with a shit ton of hands surrounding it, kind of similarly.
Evil.
Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making them spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. Stop doing that! The Gate to Hell itself is a type of legend that concerns the boundary between... Yeah, the underworld. Okay. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. The Minakami village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the Gate to Hell. The mere mention of it isn't allowed, let alone witnessing it. Seeing as it's a ritual that involves the boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers lead simple, if difficult, lives deep in the mountains. Minakami Village has almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past and in old ways, ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. So it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've been granted permission to read through literature stored in other houses, for which I am immensely grateful. There are three main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. These are the Osaka house, the first house I was shown, plus the Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses. Though I was only able to enter a small section of the rooms, which when I had previously visited the Kiryu house, I'm sure I'll be able to comb through them more deeply before long. Once I finish searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll set my sights on the Osaka house.
Lazulite.
Osaka?
If it's a lazulite, that means it must have
Did I
come
get more
from a
fucking stickers? Aw, no, I already bought all them. I already bought all my stickers, damn.
Boo. Sorry, I know a little bit about geology.
No, you're good.
Rock-
There's nothing wrong with
Lesbian
knowing
rock
thing,
people wanna
Cons. Controversially...
Lesbian rocks made me want to learn.
What? What about lesbians?
Lesbian rocks made me want to learn.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
But precious and semi-precious stones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're all precious to me.
Whoa, what the hell with the Terrorizer-esque mask behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Yai.
The Buddha statue holds a key engraved with a symbol for light. Its grip is so tight you cannot remove the key. You see a bookshelf above the Buddha statue. You can see 5 tall, thin slots, but only one contains a book. There are old writings carved above it. The crimson butterfly is engraved, "Sacrifice shall seal," blank, in its absence, "Kusabi to repent." You check the book on the bookshelf. An old book describing a ritual. A number of its words are obscured with blanks. The blank is a gateway spawn from hell, but not meant for the likes of man. Thus the children of man must not gaze upon the blank, for they shall be rendered blank and forfeit their light. Thus the children of man must not speak of the blank, for they shall be rendered blank and forfeit their voice. Thus the children of man must not hear the blank, for they shall be rendered blank and forfeit their soul. So, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Ooh, thingy. Aw,
Of course.
shucks! Oh, yeah, no, now I have to go back to the entryway. Now I gotta
Because
walk.
it's never that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, with all these double null masks on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
But no, yeah, I was thinking of like maybe having like an abnormality attack and then having it kind of like lead into like maybe like checking out like an old lobotomy corporation facility that people missed or something along those lines. I don't know, like kind of like a little bit of a dungeon crawl. Maybe have some like light discussion and talking and stuff like that. Like I said, it's not supposed to be too big. Plus, that way I can kind of experiment a little bit with the kind of abnormal, like maybe make a new abnormality for myself. Abnormalities are a kind of like how do I put
Like
this?
SCPs.
They're effectively SCPs, but they're usually based off of like some kind of like folklore or fairy tale concept almost. Like for example, there's one called Red Riding Hood, which is a mercenary that runs around killing the big and will be bad wolf, which is a wolf that initially appears harmless and then becomes violent when provoked.
So like a normal wolf.
Yeah, a little
Pretty
bit.
much.
But yeah, no, a lot of it's very directly inspired by like, like I said, fairy tales, folklore, classic literature, so on and so forth. I think the main thing is I'm probably gonna have to do like the problem is that there's a lot of locations that have never been like fully elaborated on in lore. So you'd probably have to be in a location that is at the very least kind of known. I was thinking maybe doing K Corp's Nest, since that's like a fairly like normal-ish residential space.
Would be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Written remarks from a folklore scholar who come to study in Minakami Village, summarizing what takes place with when the repentance befalls the area. When it comes to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, in which a pair of twins are made, yeah, okay. Main ritual, a Shinto rite, which occurs on a routine basis. The second is the Shadow ritual, which said only happen when the main ritual fails. Should both fail, a third event, known as the Repentance, then occurs, whereby the gates of hell unleash disaster upon the land. Written records tell of the dead flooding out of the gate and the heavens above closing off. On a similar note, Ryozo tells me that Itsuki and Mutsuki, two boys that he's been friends with since their younger years, have gone missing. The fact that their whereabouts are unknown is certainly a little concerning given that they're twins. Should I find them, however, they may be able to tell me more about these different rituals.
I don't think they'd be able to, even if they wanted to.
Hmm.
These sorts of things are something that most kids, even when they're younger, are, I hate using this words like this, groomed to almost be silent about. Or at least to
Yeah.
silently accept their fate.
Oh.
Like I fucking said!
Well, I suppose I could have it so something like that, like starts out in the back streets. The only thing is that if someone was to be was a member of a nest, they'd have to have a reason to want to leave the nest, which not a common occurrence in a
Pretty.
place where. Oh yeah, there's dolls there too. I think. Yep, there we go. There's dolls. Mainly because
Get it. Get it.
mainly
Get
because
it. Good shot.
The back streets fucking suck. Not great. Oh, there's the
Right.
there's Aoni over there.
Are you saying it's gonna rock your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the back streets are back tonight.
I see what you
All
did there.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now, he's currently hiding behind a tatami. No, not a tatami mat. Fuck, what are they called?
It seems to be like
Things to-
right. It seems to be like right there. So I gotta be kind of. Maybe it'll just fuck off if I wait here long enough.
I don't think so, man.
Actually, wait, that's right. Don't I have a filter that shows me where? Oh no, he's gone.
Do you?
Yeah. I thought the filter lets me see invisible things, or rather see certain enemies through walls. Oh.
It's back.
Yeah, he's over there. or some kind of malicious auras over there. The fucking miasma from Pathologic. It came back. Glowing green crystal, too.
Crystals. Man killed
It's
by
a-
a
Man
Fucking
killed by
miasma.
Kusabi. I need the
Kusabi.
doohickey. I need the doohickey to clear the miasma. Yeah, Kusabi, the guy from the guy from what's it called? Fucking. Oh shit! What the fuck was it? Silver Case. That's right. I gotta get back to the main. I gotta get back to the foyer, the main room. But no, yeah, it's actually not. It's not too uncommon for kids to just, for like, if you're poor and you can't afford to take care of a kid, they just start dumping kids out on the back streets if they just can't take care of them. That's where they found Heathcliff.
Oh,
Really? He's like, kids, I'm back from my fucking business venture out to T Corp. Look at this boy I found. and then Hindley's like, dude, where the fuck's my violin? I hate you, Dad.
Christ alive!
Hey, you
Is
stop
there
that.
anybody? Is there anybody in this game who's actually not suffered?
In this
No.
in Fatal Frame or like the Project Moon.
Project Moon.
People who live in nests mainly.
No.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of victims of stuff too. It depends. I mean, everybody's a victim of capitalism in the city, or the head, technically.
Speaking of heads. Pew pew!
Later, nerd. Give me that shit.
It's a photo.
Servant's room. A photograph labeled servant's room on the back. Appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing the entrance to a room next to a lattice window. I think I was standing near there as well.
That was upstairs.
Save the game again really quickly.
Rotate your saves!
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think is it literally just... No, that's not it. No, different room. Also, that has a key marker on it. You just need to find that lattice
Exactly. That's
window.
the one that needs the double diamond key to open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, the slow approach is just gonna mess with me. Is that their intent? Just make me squirm?
That's... Oh, hey,
Whoa!
hey, bastard, what's up?
Yo, Mombasa!
I missed it, damn. Well, I guess I have an idea of where to go. Yeah, that's it.
Down there. Someone had a bad time. It's always the bloody rooms.
Fearful man.
Rare beads!
Mm-hmm. Triple diamond key. There we go. Oh, hey, man, what's poppin'?
Ooh!
Oh, fuck.
Bring light. If I'm actually reading between the lines, I can't speak at all today, dang. If I'm reading between the lines right, it seems the twins were used as keys to go ahead and guard the gate to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least sacrificial
Or
keys.
they were sacrificed to the gate of hell.
Just to keep it closed.
Ugh, blood attack! taking photos using the radiant filter after it has been upgraded. Oh, it just disappears over time. Okay.
Sounds like you gotta clean and upgrade that filter then.
Mm-hmm. There's
What
another
the
one.
hell? Boo, ghost bitch. Eee, I can't watch. Ugh, my throat made a noise. Ah! Literally, I can't watch. I'm being flashbanged. Bitch. Oh, they are super mad.
Barely made it.
Rest in peace, bitch. Sorry,
I gotta
I
say,
just...
I think I
that.
finally figured out why.
You are
I
not
mean,
then.
I think I finally figured out why that little noise that plays when you pick up something sounds so familiar. I think that's the same sound effect as when your score gets tallied in Sonic Adventure.
Is it?
Oh, it sounds very similar to it, like the and then it does the ba-ding, 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 and then dun dun. Barely made it.
Seriously? Oh, hey, why'd you open it back up?
Funny.
And now they're after you again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ghost.
Man, it's a fucking ghost.
Ghost can face through things! How did you forget?
Well, I'm just gonna die. Why did they even offer you the opportunity? Cool, 0 minutes ago.
Dude, why did you think you could go through that way? Ghosts can face their shit. They cheat. We've been over this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooba dooba. She can see you hiding.
I don't fucking know where else to hide.
If you can't hide, just outrun her.
There is no outrunning. That's the way forward, Con!
You would go to her.
Like, she's literally blocking the other half of the house.
My best suggestion
what?
would just
Hold
be
on.
go through the main hallway and then try to dodge and then come back around.
You know what? Here, there's literally, like, there's a place I can crouch behind literally right next to the door. Let me try that. I'm trying to see if I can, like, debate her. Nope, okay.
What, just nuke her?
No, like, just, like, knock out before the door. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, just hide here. Fuck it. You don't see me!
She totally sees you!
How
She
the fuck
doesn't.
do you hide from a ghost?
Hold your breath.
That's a good way,
Don't-
actually, yeah, because if
don't
you hold
shake
your
the
breath,
c-
they can't see you.
Don't shake the controller. Their vision is based on movement.
That only works in movies.
I need them to fucking make that that shitty Until Dawn remake for the PC extremely cheap so we can play that and then fuck it up somehow. Alright, well, you know what? We'll try your way, Con.
Go with the person who's most horror savvy in these scenarios.
I don't necessarily know if... I mean, I know you've definitely seen more horror movies than me, but I play a shit ton of horror games. Well, okay, it would seem that I have picked the wrong option. Okay, but what
No,
if
try to juke her!
No, I literally slow down when I get too close to her.
Fuck!
The game just does not let you... If you get even, like, a little too close, it just kills you, basically. You bitch too bad, you ball too hard, they kill you. Well, anyways. I meant to... It's funny, because I meant to do... So, like, I went to go do my fingerprinting for my job that I'm not going to talk directly about, since I don't necessarily want to accidentally dox myself in any capacity. But, which that in itself is its own funny story, because, there's an elevator, so, this was, like, a fingerprinting place that was on, like, on the 5th floor of a building, where its primary purpose is that it was, like, a very lovely auditorium. But, no, yeah, for some reason, they just had, like, a little fingerprinting place on, like, on the fucking toppest floor of that auditorium. Which was a bit odd, but, and the thing is, I didn't notice... Also, I'm gonna die again, because there's no fucking way. Unless... Oh, nope, nope, never mind. Yeah, no, you don't get to do that. Alright, cool. No, you just gotta hide. Yeah. So what happened was, I noticed the elevator on the 1st floor. I didn't see the button that lets you do it. I saw that there was a key, and I thought it was like, oh, this is like a fucking employee elevator or something, or like for maintenance, so you can like get between the different floors easier. So I was in such a hurry that I didn't like fully scan the thing to see the button. I was like, I'll just fucking go up the stairs. So like, let me tell you something. As a homebody who not only cannot afford to, but doesn't go out very much, and certainly doesn't go upstairs very often, especially 5 flights of them, I had a fascinating experience climbing climbing up to that location. But, yeah, no, and they're like, oh, no, there is a button.
Good cardio.
Yeah, it's good cardio. It was good. Like, I'm not necessarily mad. If anything, I'm just more surprised that I didn't fucking notice the button. But yeah, then I got back, and I think, like, I got back home, took a nap, did my therapy for the day, and then I immediately started playing, Pokopia, because, goddamn, the game is just so good. It's just so good. I think the highlight of it was that, so, like, I'm in this biome that's essentially, like, a bunch of, like, floating islands, and they have, what is it? They have these, like, little zip lines that you can use to get between individual locations. The individual islands. But I noticed that, like, so, like, there's concrete, like, there's pathways that just straight up don't go anywhere sometimes. So, what I did is that I noticed that there was a point where the concrete actually kind of lines up perfectly well with another pathway on, like, a different side of the house. Or, like, not a different side of the house, fuck. A different side of like, a different island. So, literally, I just made a shit ton of, like, asphalt pathways. And I just made, like, a gradually sloping down bridge to, like, just completely go over to that other island and bridge the two of them together without having to use the zip lines at all.
Oh, the light's
game was-
taking on a butterfly shape.
The game was like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to fix that so you can get to the other island more, so we can get between the other islands more easily. No, infrastructure. Infrastructure, I can just do it, get good.
What game is this for?
Pocopia.
Oh.
Now there is ostensibly a gigantic sky bridge that now connects two floating islands together.
Huh.
I adore those kinds of games, especially because on one hand it gives you a bunch of like, it gives you a lot of tasks, and it kind of tutorialize you and get you to do other things. But also it's very much it is aggressively a game that you can kind of play at your own pace. Like, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. The game's never like rushing you into doing anything.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Like, ball out. There's
Piss
no
on the
time
floor.
limit. Like,
At
the
the-
only time limit that exists, I believe, is literally just the only time limit that actually exists is when the game kind of like decides that, okay, you're building the structure, you gotta wait until tomorrow. But like, other than that, just do whatever the fuck you want. Other than that, there's like a lot of smaller structures that you don't even need to worry about, like, time-wise. Like, it takes like 30 minutes to build them most of the time. Oh, hey! Sister found. Mein Schwester, I've come to save you.
Yeah, it was me. I was doing that.
Okay, I wasn't doing that part.
I didn't say that. That part you imagined.
You know, sister, I think that we're both gonna grow out of that eventually. You know, I've got that big inner city job coming up, and you want to stay in our hometown. Growing in two different worlds. Also, why is that girl's face obscured by the devil?
Don't worry about it.
Seemingly.
Don't worry about it. Stop
Butterfly
worrying about it.
Diary. Today we had two special guests come to the village. Ryozo and the scholar who now works with. Ryozo said he came back to the village because he's worried about Itsuki, but we're not allowed to discuss things about the village with people from the outside. Itsuki has been kept inside the storehouse ever since the day of the ceremony, probably to prevent him from meeting with anyone from outside. Yai, the scholar or is that Yay? Is that Yay or Yai?
Yai.
It's Yai.
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 Alright. The scholar who's visiting used the special box he brought to create a picture of me and Yai. It somehow copies the figures it sees. My face turned out a little weird in my opinion, but I still had a fun time. Though I bet the others are going to try and make him into a blank sooner or later. After all, purification isn't over yet. We have to get him out of here before that can happen. All that matters is that my big sister and I can unite and become as one. Sai, I need you to hide the key to the back entrance in the Hina doll stand. It'll be safe there. Nobody will touch the stand. Hina.
Hina dolls.
Hina. It's been so long since I've done the Sakura voice. I need a minute. Yeah, no, just keep updating the reload speed. Yeah, no, just keep doing the speed. Ooh, thingy. Yoink. Ah, photograph labeled Hina doll room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing a tiered stand neatly arranged with twin Hina dolls. There are two headless dolls. Could they be the twins Hina dolls? One of the dolls has a red neck. It says probably attached to the red... Okay.
Alright.
Oh, thanks for the incredibly direct thing that just tells you where it has like the picture up for you. I actually really appreciate that.
The Hina doll that you have up at the top right should be down there at the bottom left.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I'm figuring that out.
There you go.
And this one needs to be right here.
Yeah.
The one with the bow. That one actually needs to be down here.
Yeah.
This
The
one needs
ones
to
with
be
the
over
pink kimono on
here.
the dress.
This one
The
needs
ones
to
with
be
the pink
looking this way. That one's actually right where it needs to be now. The one with the drum needs to be right here. The one with the flute. This one appears to need to be over here. This one needs to be over here, and then I think that does it. I just need to get the other headpiece now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, here, confirm. Okay, it seems like I actually do. Yeah, I gotta go get the fucking... Let me just double check. I'm not stupid, am I? No, I think I got that. Oh, wait, no, hold up. Oh, no, wait. Oh, hold up. There we go. We fucked up the last two. Nothing happened. Something else is missing. Yeah, there's a head. There's a head we're missing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
is
the toggle button the escape button? Oh, Jesus. Hold on a second. Sorry, that's my bad. I changed the controls and now I have to pay the price.
I'm gonna need this.
That's the camera, basic controls, camera obscura, description.
Dr. Pepper, baby.
What?
Doctor
Have to do with anything.
You know what? I'll just set it back to tab. It's fine. Mainly because I literally don't have the option to turn off the picture. I don't have the option to change the camera view at all. Alright, how do I hold my sister's hand? Nope.
You miss.
That's the camera button.
What?
Nope.
What do you miss?
Tab.
Tab cola.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to fucking figure out what the hell the button to hold your
Sugar
sister's hand
will
is.
give
with
you
the
a
with
nice
the
burst of
keyboard.
energy to get through the day.
I
wait,
couldn't hear you.
Is it just the interact button? Hold on.
The sure will give you a nice burst of energy to get through the day.
You've quenched my thirst successfully. Dr. Pepper, you've done it again. This is driving me insane. What the fuck is the... I know how the spirit stones work. What the fuck is the button to hold your sister's hand on keyboard and mouse? Fuck. Camera obscura. Search. Oh, spacebar is hold my use hand. Okay.
Spacebar.
Never mind. She's not allowed to come with me right now.
Because she's zonked.
Didn't they say that they're hiding the... Let me double check the journal really quickly, because I think they said that they're hiding the key behind one of the dolls in the stand. Hold up.
She said she was hiding in the doll stand.
Mm-hmm.
In the back entrance
in the Hina doll stand. So...
In the back.
On the Hina... Okay, not that. Oh, I see.
In the Hina.
This is a job... No, oh, whoop. Okay, nope. This is a job for the filter. Right, because of the camera. Bada bing!
Bada boom.
Bada boom. Just manifest that shit. It was in the fucking spirit realm. I got it back. Double diamond key.
Bleh. I can't see.
Come along, sister dearest. She... Hina. I'm hitting the gritty real quick, sister dearest. The fuck?
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, it's a man. I thought it was like a goo pile.
Release my sister! Look out, sister dearest! A specter!
A ghoul.
A ghoul!
A phantasm.
Someone's gotta get their teeth checked! No. Do you have drops enabled? For this game?
This game have drops?
Does this game have Twitch drops? I mean, I could check. Fucking...
I just saw your thing on Twitch, dog.
Yeah, there's a badge if you gift a sub. No worries, I got you. We'll get that shit turned on if it's not already on. Okay, hold on. Brand schedule streamer serve. Nope. Drops. And then I will gift a sub. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you helping out little creators like me. It's very nice and lovely. Drops are enabled.
Let's dance.
Thank you, Shamrocked, for following. Let's dance. Very, very much appreciated. Alright. Oh god, the ghosts are fucking hitting my jorts. For a fellow rainbow creator. Oh, hell yeah, sister or brother. I'm not entirely sure. Or they. Theys are, I'm a they. I don't know why I'm saying that like I'm not one of those.
Rainbow creator?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or
I have
don't
my
know.
various
Or-
pronouns and sexual preferences listed in the bio. Sister, but yes, them is valid too. Thank you very much, regardless. Very much appreciated.
Cool.
I always aim for my stream to be a safe space, even if in everyday life I'm very male presenting. I'm trying not to be, but also shit's scary in America. Stay safe, everybody.
Word.
What?
Right.
Oh, thank you, Con. You were actually no. Thank you for that gift sub.
Thank
And
you.
Con, you're the thanks to Shamrock. You are the silver case. Die!
Also, I clipped that bit because that was some funny shit.
Good stuff.
15!
Windows exploding.
The twin girls of the manor handed me a map showing the location of a side exit on the compound, with the shadow ritual drawing near. They told me to use it to escape during the night, but before I could ask them for any questions, they took off and left. I haven't observed any unusual behavior from the other members of the household, but evidently time is running out. I'm going to get to the bottom of all this and need to reach the inner sanctum of the Kurosawa house and see it with my own eyes. Map of the Kurosawa house. There's a mark on the door.
So, are we in the Kurosawa house?
Yeah, this whole place is the Kurosawa house.
Hmm.
Ooh. I want to look at the key items. Oh, you know I gotta get filter movie film. Most important item out there.
Yes.
It'd be really
Rotate
funny if
your
I'd be really funny if I buy all these fucking items and I never once like interact with the photo mode. Whoa, wait a minute, wait, could you clip that? Hold on a second, I think her head just did like a fucking 360 there. Hold on a second. Whoa, what was that?
Hold on, I'd have to hold up a second.
Hold on,
Give me
let
a
me
sec.
check that shit. Did her head just do like a full 360? Hold up. That was nuts. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. What the fuck was that? Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking.
Holy shit, it did!
Oh my god!
So,
Wait, hold on a second. Where the fuck? Did you get the whole, did you like post the whole clip or? I need to
Okay,
find it
I've got the
again.
clip. Because holy crap.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
Dude, I was not expecting that.
Okay, I don't think she did a full 360, but that looked weird as hell.
That was weird as fuck, man.
Oh yeah, no, like, cause it snapped her to my body when I activated the handhold, but it didn't like.
That what that was.
Yeah, it snapped to my body when I did the handhold, but she's programmed to look at the. She's programmed to look at the lantern. So when that happened, it kind of like she moved forward and her head was still like stapled to the lantern, but it didn't quite look right. So she was
That was
moving forward, but
creepy.
her head was still there, and it kind of fucked it up a little bit. All right, here, hand
What were
hold.
hitting into the same thing again?
Jeez. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Certain part of the place is.
You know it's a
Mark
creepy
on that
game
map.
whenever stuff like that happens, and you're still about to shit your pants.
Goddamn. Oh,
You're
already
going
went through
back
here.
into the doll room.
Look, I figured at first I thought that the map was marking off places I had been to before, but also that wouldn't make any sense at all. This
No.
mini map is of questionable quality. Ooh.
Flashback.
God damn.
Teleported behind you.
She'll fucking move heaven and earth to hold that hand of mine. By God.
This constant back and forth of the character. I'm losing it, man.
Sister, please don't leave me. I mean, I can't. You fucking hold them, stick to me like glue! This is a one-way hallway! How the fuck am I supposed to... I have to shove you out of the way! This entire town is filled with ghosts, Con! Or not Con, fuck. Mio, Mayu, I forget the names. I don't know why I jumped to
Dude.
calling her Con. What the fuck?
Why'd you say my name?
You're much braver than this woman, I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah.
B wouldn't be in the situation at all, and honestly, I respect them for that.
Definitely. She'd know when to fuck off.
Very true, very
Honest-
real.
So would I. I know better than anyone to go ahead and... What the fuck did her neck just do there?
She snaps to like various items and doesn't know how to deal when you're like looking at her.
Oh my god, that was creepy as fuck.
She's got the jitters. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I know. The see no evil, do no evil, see no evil, shit no evil, eat no evil.
If her head keeps doing this, I'm gonna crap my pants, man.
Just like cranking that shit fucking. What's wrong, Mayu? You seem to be disturbed by me. Maybe my sister may have been a little bit possessed. I'm getting the vibe that my sister may have been a little bit possessed. Could it be that she was fucking lured away from me against her will? There's a good chance.
It's the level of... What's wrong, Mr. Fingers? Do you not like my mouth words?
Okay, where the fuck is... Where's
What,
that
too much?
picture? No, I need to find... No, you're good. Wait, I found twin dolls 1, 2, 7, 14, 15, 24. How many fucking dolls? Either I've missed a shit ton or I've been going out of order. I'm inclined to believe out of order.
Possible they're out of order.
Alright, more importantly, wet memo, camera obscura, twin doll findings, taboo tome, news clippings, wet memo. Yeah, where the fuck is the... Does it... No, not that. Where's that picture I found of the house? No, wait, I don't even need this shit. I have a key for a place I haven't been to yet. Let's just go there. Come along, snappy head. Let's go. I'd be a bit concerned if the rain was warm. Got that fucking heat rain. Oh shit. Oh well. I'm never gonna be able to. Genuinely, I'll never be able to fucking 100% complete one of these games. I can't imagine doing like having to deal with one of those fucking blink and you miss it specters that you're gonna forget about midway through your second playthrough.
Mayu.
Mayu! Please! Oh my god!
You didn't get shitting Jeffrey, so I guess you're gonna have to play the whole thing over again.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought she was cosplaying Sayuri.
Who?
This is Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mayu? What's wrong? It's nothing.
I wonder if they deliberately gave the girls like darker eyes so that way when they're kind of like shaded like that, when they're like kind of like covered in darkness, it can make them like appear completely black rather than being like their normal brown coloring. For you know, dramatic effect and all that. Oh hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, key mushrooms.
Here, you know what? Let's slow you down a little bit, man. You gotta chill out. You know, no rush. But no rush.
Oh, it's cold in here. Itchy head. Something over to the right now. Because of course there is!
Yeah, hit them with that 90 film.
Gotta hit him with the hike! Oh, my parents are home with my youngest sister, hooray!
They call that shit Type 90 film because it's a fucking P90. This shit's a machine gun. Get fucked, nerd.
Also, I found out today that my dog Remus absolutely loves going on walks around the neighborhood, so there's a new thing I have in my arsenal to go ahead and calm him down if he ever gets angry again.
Oh, cute.
A dog that goes on walks?
I'm not gonna believe this, Scully. Oh, item?
Yeah, as well as
Okay.
tiny pieces of apple. He absolutely goes nuts for apple pieces. And it turns out you
Apple-
can give apple to dogs, just in very small quantity.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, because it's fibrous. Problem is you can't give it to them very often because it's also high in natural sugars. So even then, you'd have to give it to them in small pieces and every now and again. Kind of like how ice cream is for humans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless it's dog ice cream.
Mm-hmm. By God, we're getting that pup cup. Oh,
Man ascending
man
stairs.
ascending
They've got
stairs.
like dog Ben and Jerry's nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You would think.
Time for a clock puzzle.
I say apple pieces and Remus has his eyes looking over me with his little tongue going bleh!
Child low peeping boy. Give me that shit. Oh, lovely prayer beads. Oh wait, that's progression. Hold on a moment.
Yeah,
there's
that's
a little
progression.
thingy here in the hidey hole over here. Now the prayer bead.
Prayer
Oh
bead!
yeah.
Use those quick! And something in the clock tower. Grandfather clock. Why did I say clock tower?
Because we're playing a horror game and you're thinking of a different horror game? Perchance?
Which also involves a big clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the difference is clock tower also involves a lot of those are those creepy little kids' toys from Japan that have the little ringing in the ball.
Yeah, it's that shit you knock down the stairs to fuck with people. Especially in a horror game.
Yes.
Ritual Host
Ritual
notes
Host
3.
No.
After she gave birth to the twins, her heart was in such agony that she flung herself into the depths of the... Which is why I went to great pain to give Yai and Sai a life of comfort, staving off any loneliness they felt to the best of my ability. Says that once one endures great pain, they are to rest. So it goes to the ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice, whereby the greater twin murders the lesser twin. Cruel thought, though it may seem, it is what Phase deems necessary. I'd love to know how they determine who the greater and the lesser twin are.
That
Good
is a
question.
very good question.
Like, did they just give the other one rocks? Did they just give each other rocks? And it's like, all right, who's Cain, who's Abel? Time to find out.
Oh boy! Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah, no, the game will do like literally anything to make it so that it snaps to like holding hands. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh,
So
I
it's
didn't get that
just
fast
gonna
enough.
Dr. Watson her if necessary.
Well, not quite. It doesn't just like she follows behind you at a normal pace. She doesn't just like snap behind you. It's more that like if you're trying to hold her hand when you're at like a weird angle, the game will sort of like kind of force it a little bit. Like I'm a little bit curious. Like what happens if I stop? Oh, so what happens? Okay, I'm gonna stop holding the hand, and I'm gonna stand like right here. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love it
weird.
when games do this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It can either add to the atmosphere or make everything else seem super goofy. Why are you
know,
going that direction?
That's a great point. Fuck, sorry, hold on a second. My brain just fucking shot itself. Oh yeah, I was going... Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, no. Went through the door. Yep. Yeah, no, okay, there we go. Yep, thank you. Alright, there we go.
Point. That's a.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, this is the right way. This is the progress room. This is the progressions. This is the progression chamber.
Yeah.
Don't go alone.
Progression.
I'm sorry, sister, but I have to stay with you. Whoa.
Mate.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
He ran.
To be fair, I imagine it doesn't necessarily help that I'm using keyboard and mouse to play this, and it's probably causing some of the movement to be a little bit finicky since it's a lot more direct than controller
I was gonna say
input.
janky, but
There's the reason that the Silent Hill 2 remake said, "Hey, you should probably play this with a controller."
because it would be better at that point.
No, because it makes James into an action star, and it kind of fucks up the vibe that they're trying to go for, even more than they already kind of did with James kind of having insane action cool guy powers.
At least it didn't do what the movie did.
Oh yeah, no. That video that fucking STV posted last night where it's like James, if he didn't regret anything at all, is literally just movie James. He has no reason to regret anything.
Ooh, achievement.
Fatal portfolio.
Sick.
Ah, motherfucker, man. Okay, can one of you guys just do something at one time, you know? Ban. Really?
Right as he goes out of frame. And I'm taking another sip.
There we go. Alright, where's Fester at?
Oh wait, no, that's Lurch. Sorry.
Fucking nerd. Gotta get their fucking shit blown out. Give me that.
You think Lurch or Uncle Fester is on somebody's Hear Me Out?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
Fester
people.
tribute.
I mean, I'm gonna be frank. I feel like even they're kind of like not that bad on like a greater scale.
It's this guy again.
I mean, I'd
Oh
say
my
your
God.
main problem with a classic Uncle Fester is Like, the dude's wearing like a fur coat all the time. Like, it's impossible to see what he looks like. He does not have a physique.
Also,
And
I'll be
also, he
honest,
seems to
like,
live mostly at home.
like my biggest
good
frame
to-
of reference is when Fester was played by Christopher Lloyd, which, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've always thought that Christopher Lloyd was actually fairly attractive, despite him seemingly being like permanently 80 years old.
Permanently 80.
But other than that,
He's
like,
not-
and then I forget the name of the other guy. I think he was played by like a comedy actor in Wednesday. I forget his name. Oh, why the fuck did you get out of the goddamn
Oh,
thing
yeah,
then?
Fred Armisen.
Fred
Because you're
Armisen,
already
yeah.
in.
And like Fred Armisen's not like a bad looking guy either. It's kind of hard to make him look like a weird little fucked up evil guy. Also, but like honestly, more to the point, I just think that like the Addams Family, like Fred Armisen, thank you. Yes, you got the badge. Oh hell yeah, we love that shit. We love that shit, dude.
Yay!
For the record, I use dude as like a gender neutral term, so if you'd rather not be referred to that, all good. But no, yeah, like I think it's kind of hard to make the Addams Family
Right.
unappealing, other than the fact that they like to eat like really gross shit a lot of the time. But I mean, like I'm not even just talking about like Morticia. I mean, obviously you know the kids are a no go. I mean, like I feel, what is it, fucking? I mean, I
They
guess
also like
the actor for Wednesday, she's an adult, I believe. I forgot.
I didn't watch Wednesday at all.
Ortega? Yes.
Is it
Yeah,
good?
Kenny Ortega.
I think it's pretty decent.
I forget. Is she in
And
like
it ha-
Magic High? Is it Magic High School or Magic College? I forgot.
It's like a magic boarding school,
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
Magic
which
boarding
is a
school.
high school. But I'd say it's a
Mhm.
high school. Yeah, they've got like prom.
yeah.
But like, yeah, no, like more to the point,
Magic
like,
prom.
I mean, like honestly, I remember a lot of people being really, really icky about how they casted I want to call him Mortimer. That's not his name. The patriarch of the Addams Family.
Gomez Adams. Luis
Gomez.
Guzman.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, Luis Guzman.
Gomez,
Yeah, no.
How dare you
I don't
forget
get like.
his name?
Look, I'm sorry. The Addams Family is not the thing I think about at all times, but like people were like, "Oh, no, they made it fat and schlubby," and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Luis Guzman.
He's
I
always
feel
been
like-
that way.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's always a little heavy. I feel like
Isn't
that's the
Gomez
standard
almost
portrayal
always
of
like
Gomez
that, though?
Adams.
Raul Julia just was such an energetic and powerful Gomez that it makes
Mhm.
people forget that Gomez is usually a small, stocky man
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
who
definitely
isn't
Like, that's
even
the
necessarily
point, is that-
very attractive.
Like, that's the
He's
point. He's
also a very
conventionally
passionate man.
unattractive, and then he's married to fucking Morticia, who's like a smoke
Mhm.
show. That's like
And-
the joke.
Yeah.
But the
and,
joke
like,
is also that they legitimately love and care for each other,
Mhm.
and she fucking thinks Gomez is hot as shit.
mhm.
When you think about it, is also amazing because that's the first loving couple you've ever seen on TV like that.
Yeah, no, like, well, that was like the main thing about the Addams
They're the
Family.
first
is
couple
they were,
that have like passion,
yeah, they like actually care about each other, which was like the major.
and it's okay to do because they're weird, vaguely European people
Hmm.
from somewhere, and usually, if not somewhere, Transylvania.
Hmm. The unbinding of blood. Oh, so the radiant filter can deal with the blood splatters on the
Blood burst.
various stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
I love Raul Julia, but it's true he wasn't right in terms of look, but perfect in terms of energy. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like from what I remember seeing from the Addams Family films, he definitely had the energy for the character. But no, yeah, I really did. I've always loved the concept of their dynamic, mainly because part of the whole point of it was that, you know, they were kind of trying to like, it went against the grain because like at the time they were depicting the idea of a married couple as like some kind of like, I guess, negative, for lack of better words, which is weird to think about. It's like, oh wow, loving your wife, what an insane concept.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah, you gotta
nowadays
hold
you want that. I mean,
Mhm.
seriously, give me a
But
partner
if you're
that loves
constantly arguing with your wife, you can make twice as many jokes. That doesn't make them any better, though.
you. King
Mhm.
of Queens, we're looking at you.
What an insane concept, loving your wife and having interesting hobbies. It's crazy. Now, let's see. Maybe Itsuki was right. Munakata's mentor is going to be turned into a test to stop. And I don't want anyone else to die like Mitsuki. I have to do something. One of the veiled priests took the shadow key towards the Hall of Ropes. Yay, or yai. And that's right. That's the second character that they share a name with from the fucking Silver Case, because there's like a Munakata in the Silver Case. I remember that. I see his father plan to return Munakata's mentor into a blank. I know of one of the cell keys is hidden in father's bookshelf. There's no other choice if we want to keep the blank appeased. Perform the crimson sacrifice, maybe no one will have to suffer like this. Say. It is kind of weird to think about how, like, I guess, like, I mean, I suppose they're conventional, I suppose they're conventionally goth, but also, like, the concept of, like, the goth aesthetic has kind of, like, mutated a little bit since before that point. Like, it's not just, like, wearing black clothing and being fancy. You know, I'd love a version of, like, conventional goth aesthetic where it's just dressing up like the Addams Family and being very interesting people. But they're a little bit weird.
You know what? I go for that.
That's just being a rich European.
That is true. But, you know, like, you can have that energy even if you don't got the money. I mean, look at Uncle Fester. He's like a weird little crime man who runs around and does shit, and he's got vague electricity powers, I think.
It's unclear, but he's definitely up to some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's super unclear, but even in the original series, he was always like that.
Mm-hmm. I love Uncle Fester.
Don't they have a grandma?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and the joke is every other incarnation, she's a grandma to a different side of the family.
Mm-hmm. I know that when they did it in Wednesday, they named her, like, her name is, like, Frump.
Yes, Morticia's maiden name is Frump.
And then part of the joke later on is that they're trying to get all of her money, and they're trying to lure her into investing into the school so they can make Frump Towers. Which is it's a pretty blatant fucking joke.
That's good though. Fuck, that's good. Oh, that's actually really good. Damn it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What's up, man? I heard you guys talking about the Addams Family, and I wanted to get involved. Oh, wait, whoop. Man, can you
No,
like,
and then
stop
you have
being
all
so
of that,
fucking
and then you
red?
have Cousin It, who's just this walking hairball, but he's the coolest motherfucker imaginable. Which, seriously, nowadays, just... Yeah! Back in 65, where they had to make everything into a dance just to keep people's attention.
I think
Sure,
it's
it
funny
wasn't
how
just
there's, like... There's two pretty distinct versions of, like... There's two, like, polar opposites in terms of... Oh my god, what the fuck happened to my arm there? But it's like my two favorite family dynamics are, like, the completely dysfunctional one where everybody's falling apart but they all love each other, so it's okay, and everybody's at, like, the peak of their game. They're just a little bit freaky, but that's the good part.
I'll admit, I've lived in one of those family dynamics for somewhat 2/3 of my life.
Like, I'm thinking about, then I'm thinking about, like, the Doom Patrol and how I really like that interpretation of it. For the record, I'm talking about the TV show that Gerard Way...
The new one?
Yeah, the Gerard... I kind of gave up on it after a little while, because I felt like it was kind of spinning its wheels, but that one was pretty good. And then there was the Umbrella Academy, which was pretty good, until they kind of fucked up the ending a bit.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
I mean, in the
they
Vegas
sure do
terms,
like having cliffhangers, don't they?
So to be as vague about it as possible, I don't know if people would still want to watch it or not. Like, So a bit of it was that apparently
I'm
that
not sure if we're
season-
getting new seasons.
no, like there was like a definitive end, like it was over, like they finished it actually. But like Shinto priest has come to fucking party. But no, so like part of the issue was that, from what I understand, a bit of it kind of got fucked up pretty aggressively by. On one hand, there was like the writer's strike, and then there was also COVID that happened as well.
Yeah,
But
that'll do it.
apparently, but also that doesn't quite matter as much when apparently they were always planning on doing the ending that they did, and that was exactly what they wanted to do. And I'm gonna be real, I don't think more time, money, or writers would have actually fixed it, because I mean, I can't. It's antithetical to the entire point of the series, which is this is a bunch of misfits who don't fit in or belong anywhere, and they deserve like a real chance to be happy. And evidently the conclusion of the show is no, actually, them being alive is a problem, and that they shouldn't have a chance to be happy, and that it sucks, and that they're even alive, and they need to go now.
I really hope that's not the same direction that Digital Circus goes in, because if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be emotionally devastated.
It would be fucking crazy.
Well, we're
going to
be emotionally devastated, however it goes.
Yeah, no arguments on that, Nor.
Mm-hmm.
When's the next one?
I think it's
in
Well,
4
that's
days.
fun.
yeah, it's coming up soon. It's Dare.
And this episode's supposed to be about Kane,
Interesting.
which the teasers that Gooseworks is dropping are apparently puzzle pieces that fit into one another. Nobody is happy right now. We are all going to be upset.
I will say I do
Also,
appreciate that Gooseworks has just kind of been saying shit to fuck with all the people who are like, how dare my theory not be the correct one? Fuck you.
when in reality, she's the one who makes the show. She can do whatever the fuck she wants with it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a moment.
I believe the reason why it takes a minute is because you can use the radiant filter to attack as well, and I imagine it'd be kind of unfair if you could just fucking blast that shit real quick, like.
Good point.
Waiting priests. But no, it's unfortunate because, like, honestly, I mean, like, I think that Umbrella Academy's it's this. I feel like there's sort of an issue nowadays, especially with like the prestige television type of stuff, where like the more seasons, because like number one, every episode is like an hour long, and there's only like 8 episodes every season, so pacing's a little bit weird, just in general. But then there's like there's a larger problem where it feels like it's never quite sure whether or not it's actually gonna keep going or not sometimes, and then it kind of keeps spinning its wheels a little bit because it kind of needs to like start the plot over again a little bit, and then it just kind of keeps going and going, and there's always another reason why we can't actually end it yet, because who knows, we might get another season.
Oh, is that the Stranger Things thing?
Yeah, I think that Stranger Things probably could have ended a long time ago, but then it didn't, and then they didn't know how to end it, and then everybody hated it so much they thought there was a secret fucking bonus episode like Sherlock.
Which is fucking shit.
Honestly, I think that The Boys is kind of suffering through the same thing, because like there's been a couple different scenarios in like the last couple episodes of each season where it's like, okay, cool, we can wrap it up now. Yeah, no, we're doing something. Okay, gotcha. All right.
I
Okay,
think
gotta
the
keep
next
it going.
season is the last one.
No, like it's the last one for real. FR now, no cap. But they're gonna do a spin-off too. Well, another spin-off. So fucking whatever. They're gonna milk this shit
Makes
forever.
no sense.
I remember I could be wrong. My mother told me that there was gonna be another spin-off, but I don't fucking know. She might have
It's the
referring to that
idea.
game there's a VR game that's coming out for The Boys, so I don't know.
Oh, brother.
There's a miasma, probably from the Hellgate. Have our mourners have been consumed by the miasma and been driven mad. Mimonas must therefore be fashioned from this task. I shall turn to the sinners. Should things persist, the will spill out in a matter of years. I have little choice but to put forth my own daughters for the crimson sacrifice and perform the ritual. By extension, Yai and Sai's purification must be accelerated. It's for the sake of the village. Oh, so they tried to do it too quick, and then they got mad and decided to leave, which is understandable, TBH.
Definitely makes sense.
Oh.
The door.
Mayu, you're the only one there. Just open the door. An old diary with a crimson butterfly decorating the cover. The next ritual year is almost here. Since Itsuki and Mutsuki won't be able to calm the before, now it's supposed to be our turn. But I'm gonna leave the village together with my little sister. Itsuki has already agreed to help us escape. Once we do, we can live together forever, just like we always promised. You guys are twins. How are... I mean, I guess... How would you... I mean, like, by a couple seconds, I guess?
They're kids.
Honestly, I don't care if you run away. As long as I'm with my big sister, I'll go wherever you go. Just please, don't leave me behind, Yai, okay? Sigh. Or Yay, Sai.
Yeah, I'm piecing this together in my head.
Mm-hmm. Mayu hiding underground. That's certainly
Heading
above
underground.
ground, but alright. We're going underground! Oh, now we're going underground. Cats, didn't The Legend of Korra kind of had a similar problem too, because they literally never knew if they were ever going to get another season with it as well, and that kind of bungled the whole process.
It's bounced from Nickelodeon over to Netflix to a bunch of other places.
I feel so bad for fucking creatives sometimes, because they have to always operate under the assumption that the thing that they're making is just going to end abruptly, so they can never quite like fully... They can never like fully commit to what they want to do. I guess I missed shitting his pants Johnson, the ghost. Oh well.
Shitting his pants Johnson.
To be fair, that is a noir original that I hastily lifted.
Shitting his pants Johnson.
Ah, so we gotta do... I remember this bit a little bit. I remember this. You know, it's like normal for siblings to like separate a little bit as they get older. You know, that's kind of how that works. Like, you know, you're not supposed to spend your entire lives together. That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Alternatively, together forever, no matter how long, from now until the end of time.
Oh, do not even drag the Pokemon songs into this right now.
Hey, I got my copy of To Be a Master on fucking CD that I found at a Goodwill, and I'll bump that shit. No, yeah, I got super lucky. I found that shit at a Goodwill.
Misty's song isn't canon, but it is canon in our hearts.
On the road to Vermilion City. Yay, fuck, has not returned. See, it fucks me up because there's a character in like Genshin Impact named like Yae Miko, but it's spelled Yae, but she's supposed to be, I think, well no, she's Japanese too. It's it, you know, whatever. Yae has not returned. I thought it was Yae, whatever. Whether she has forsaken Sai or simply perished out in the forest, I do not know. So long as Sai is purified as a maiden beforehand, I may be able to hold back the with only her assistance for a time. I will perform the ritual with only the lesser maiden, in accordance with what few records I have available to me. Yae, why did you run? Why have you not returned? Oh, so one sister just fucking dipped. Like, just straight up. To be fair, they can't really do the ritual if one of them goes away. Oh, where's that unbinding? Where's hit him with the unbinder? Let me make sure I get the focus right.
Unbind, unwind. Oh god, have you ever actually read that book by Neil Shusterman?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Unwind. It's a book by Neil Shusterman.
I don't know who that is.
Really?
Ooh,
No.
nice.
What else did he write? Or what else did he do?
the Scythe series.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't read it.
We can't escape after all. Escape.
Maybe she's getting possessed by the one girl who stayed, or the one who came back. I don't know.
Nah,
How
I
did we
wouldn't be
even end
surprised.
up here?
if
Were we just
possessed.
fucking out and about and suddenly stumbled upon the forbidden village hidden in the leaves?
I would suppose so.
Like, we were just hanging out by the river, and then she got kind of called over here a little bit.
Shit happens.
Oh, never mind. The demon arrived.
Yep.
Hate when
he's
that
back.
happens.
He's
Guess
the man
who's
behind the
back?
map.
Tell a friend.
Okay, you went Eminem on that route. I ended up going with Bon Jovi. Or, fuck, who wrote that song?
Oh,
Which one?
okay. The sister dies if you don't go to the intended place. The sister dies.
Man behind the mask.
I do remember there being a hiding
don't think I
place
Man in the
in
Mirror.
the.
Man Behind the Mask by Alice Cooper?
Ah! Thank you, it's Alice Cooper.
I do vaguely recall there being a hiding place in the other room.
Do love me some Alice Cooper, though.
Nope, never mind.
Sorry, he's back. The Man Behind the Mask.
Thank
Okay,
you.
maybe this is the one that I can try to juke him a little
86.
bit. Okay, seems to be the case.
Now, for
So
extra
maybe
points,
one
Con,
green
which Friday the 13th movie is it from?
Oh! Fuck. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say part 8.
Why are you
I'm sorry, it's
doing
part 6. Jason Lives.
Shit!
Part 10. Jason
And he's
shits.
out of control. He's back.
And he crawled out of his hole.
The Man Behind the Mask.
Yeah. And dude, Jason X is probably the worst in the series, but it has some pretty creative kills.
I mean, you could say that about any single one of them.
I don't know. Dude picks up the kid in the camper. Dude picks up the kid in the sleeping bag and just thwacks him against the tree.
That is kind of funny. Hit him with the fucking Heathcliff special. This bag.
And that liquid nitrogen kill is also pretty sick.
I don't really think I can vibe too much with slashers, mainly because I'm not even saying like that they're like bad or anything like that. I think that they're they're like a foundational part of the horror genre. I just don't fuck with them as much because I like things with a bit more of a narrative that, oh fuck, I'm gonna get Jeff the Killed. Fuck.
It's understandable. Either you go with for the serial killer vibe or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Or the slasher vibe, at least.
I don't even
Slashers
necessarily
aren't
mind stuff that have like slasher elements. I just want to make sure that there's like something to kind of keep me invested, other than, oh, Jason's gonna come up. And
Well,
kill
you
me.
see, that's the point, is that's why people find Jason movies boring. Because it's mostly just kids hanging out, and then Jason kills them all. And if that can't hold your attention, then it's not going to.
Mm. I mean, like, that's a fairly large reason why I actually kind of fucked with Scream when I decided to watch that, because not only is a pastiche of other serial killer and horror tropes, it's also just kind of like generally a fun time, and there's like a mystery, and you're trying to kind of figure out who the fuck it is a little bit, what the deal is.
Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Walker's performances really sell it.
Mm-hmm. For the record, I've only ever seen the first Scream, but also, I mean, honestly, I can see. I appreciate it. It made me have a deeper appreciation for Matthew Lillard than I already did, because I watched those Scooby Doo films when I was younger. Also, I've seen his tabletop stuff. He does a pretty good job.
Shamrock also too fucks with Scream. Yeah, we fuck with Scream.
Very good. Very cool.
Horror movies don't create serial killers. They just make us more creative.
I mean,
I love
honestly,
that line.
that's a fairly solid sentiment to have, considering that I imagine films like that were probably under the same scrutiny of the video games cause violence crowd.
And the video nasties wave that also entrenched Bright.
Yeah.
We got another bot in the chat.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna buy viewers. I mean, it's so funny because apparently that's like expected now a little bit to get more of a following, but also that sounds fucking awful. Why would I do that? I don't even got the I don't even got the money to buy bots. When no ritual is held, the cover obscuring the opens, bringing about calamity. Well, then just keep it closed. Duh. Inhuman beings spill forth from the as is all consumed by the The heavens, themselves enshrouded by darkness. Darkness shall stretch out for generations. Lowering the earth as it summons the spaghetti. The calamity is to serve a great repentance for failing to fulfill our calling as those born above the Bowser. It's for the ritual that we were given life. It is for the ritual that we are dinner.
Doesn't go on, the gate just opens?
Yeah, I see.
Haven't they tried any other way?
I mean, that's kind of the problem about tradition. That's kind of the problem about that's sort of that's like an inherent issue with that sort of stuff. Also, that kind of like pig-headedness where it's like, I've only ever considered this one option, and there's no other way. Only I alone am the decider in this situation.
No, that stuff just doesn't set right with me.
Isn't that the same kind of shtick that Promera's about, kind of?
Is that what Promare is about?
Have you not seen Promare? Oh, fuck.
You said Promare.
You haven't seen Promare?
No, I have not.
You gotta watch Gay Firefighters, it's great.
With us.
Okay, no, sorry, there's the one gay fighter, and then there's the twink that, you know, they just kind of hang out. They just kind of get a little familiar with each other, you know?
Just call it what it is. BL, I'm here for it.
I've always appreciated that fucking, what is it? Trigger's always kind of, like, tilted a little bit in the direction of, like, ooh, maybe these two were a little bit gay. Who knows? By the ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice, the Maiden of Twin Bodies is made whole. Her divine being silencing the die. The lesser maiden shall remain in the realm of man, watching over the world, while the greater maiden shall pass through the dinner, quelling the earth. Oh, man. Oh, shit! I got you, sis! I'm coming! Enhance!
You can kind of see the creepy dead eyes behind it. Kind of reminded of Wizardmon for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is one of the weirder things I've actually ever been reminded of in horror games.
What if I just get out of the way?
Oh no, he's coming over you!
He just he's floating in the air, and it doesn't know how to handle floating, so it's just kind of like, oh Jesus, die!
That was amazing.
God damn. Look, you have to appreciate a little bit of... There's always a little bit of jank with Koei Tecmo games. You gotta kind of appreciate that a little bit.
Yeah, but it's always the fun part.
Exactly. Come on.
Just gotta learn to laugh at the jank, or else you're never gonna go ahead and get over it. Oh, if I could clip everything in this series, I would.
Mm-hmm. Open that shit up.
Open the doors.
No big deal. Just open up the door and get behind
Listen
the
at
wheel.
home.
Actually, I should probably hold her
Seriously.
hand more because that does heal. That does heal me.
You are indeed missing at home, though.
Yeah, no. There's other places in this house that have those those bloodstained
Yeah.
things. We can probably go hit those up too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to cause any negative impact, is it?
I don't believe so. They're just kind of like collectible zones. You go find stuff at.
Okay, so long as that ghost doesn't come back to kick your butt.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, I have the wrong filter on. I need Urple mode on. That reminds me, there's a couple of Vocaloid songs I have to send you, Con, that are quite good. That came out they both came out like 2 months ago. One of them is definitely a lot more notable, and the other one I think has like less than it has like less than like 2,000 views. And honestly, I think it deserves more attention.
Ooh. Oh,
Uh,
okay, it was just that door.
mm-hmm. There's one called oh, here we go.
Ritual Host's Note 2.
Outsiders have come to visit our village, and they couldn't have arrived at a better time. My only option at this point is to turn that man into a kusabi and then perform the shadow ritual, thus keeping the sealed. No matter what happens, I cannot let him escape.
Holy, that
Ah,
means
last
that
book.
he's the martyr tome.
In the years where there is no crimson sacrifice taking place and the depths of the bellow, a kusabi will be employed. Kusabi is one who ill belongs in Minakami, mummified and offered up to the The greater the agony a kusabi endures, the more the quaking of the Oh, there was that woman who was looking for her boyfriend or her wife, her husband or whatever.
The
And
folklore.
came here. Yeah, and then she couldn't find him, and she was kind of stuck in this village this whole time. So there's a
That
pretty
means the
good.
ghost that's been chasing you is.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's a proper order.
There is.
So yeah, the martyr tome. So butterflies, sacrifice. I'm assuming hell, and kusabi, and then repent. Yeah, so butterflies. Let me go ahead and so yeah, there we go. Sacrifice. Maybe then martyr. Seal blank. Maybe the taboo then. No, wait a minute. No. No, sacrifice would be the twins. That's how the ritual works. So yeah, butterflies, sacrifice, seal,
The gate of hell.
disaster.
Kusabi, to repent.
Nope. Maybe these two then? Nope. So, well, yeah, so butterflies. This is the Crimson Wing Tome. Sacrifice. Well, actually, wait, that's right. Hold on a second. Let me check the Disaster Tome. Inhuman beings. Yeah, to seal that. To seal the gate. So then that would be... Yeah, so to seal that. So that one makes sense. That one should be there.
I think so.
I think that this seems to be correct, because it's about the Kusabi. Yeah. And, yep. And then to repent. Maybe the Twin Tome instead? Nope, okay. Ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice. The Maiden of Twin Bodies is main whole. Okay. Crimson Wing. Slays the greater of the Crimson Butterfly shall return from the become the guardian deity of the village. Butterfly sacrifice.
I think Crimson Wing is right in the right place. Because that one is
Maybe
talking
the
about butter.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wait, this one's talking about the Gate of Hell. So then maybe...
Hold up, if I could see that again. Butterflies sacrifice. Hell. Kutsabi. Repent. Crimson.
Maybe the disaster is the...
Crimson Wing.
Oh, wait. Serving as a greater repentance
Twin.
is in the disaster tome. So then this... Then we replace this one with... Oh, here, hold up. Replace that one with this one. Martyr is the Kusabi. Maybe replace these two. There we go. There we go. Now we got the light and the dark key. So where was... Yeah, where was that cell door again? Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta go down a floor and then through that hallway. No, sister, you're just having memories of... You're just having memories of a different of a different group pair of twins who were like psychically connected to for some reason.
It's just one of those where twins are fucking Yola.
Yeah, wait, what if I can just no sell these. Like I can just keep going. What if I just don't engage with the game's mechanics at all?
I'm pretty sure it might.
Fatal sprinter. There we go. Perfect timing too. It's midnight. Here, we'll wrap up the chapter.
2 padlocks on the cell. Got them both.
This room brings back memories.
Why does this room calm you down?
Because she's having memories of the other sister who stayed here. At least that's my assumption anyway.
Let's just hope it's that way and it's not what I was thinking in the back of my mind.
Oh. Oh, thanks, dude.
It's the folklorist.
Mallet
key.
Osaka house map.
Look at this map.
Altar room.
In the altar room. It keeps happening. There's items all over.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pick these up and then we can read them next time.
Fair.
Okay, so 18, 19, 17.
Well, it's just 17, 18, 19 then.
Oh, she's having the memories of the sisters who ran away. The sister who ran away, I see.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Here, let me just... I'm just gonna label... Don't... Oh, fuck. Don't forget to read 17...
17, 18, and...
Folklorist notes...
What do we do?
17, 18, 19.
Be a key somewhere.
There you go.
Hold on.
That's how you work these kinds of things.
Stay here. It'll be okay. I'll be right back. Just promise. Don't leave me.
I literally can't... I can't free you from that place unless I leave you.
Don't let go of my hand. Hurry up! If you don't, I'll leave it behind.
That was a fucking foundational memory. You got 10 feet ahead of me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, but like genuinely, how is that her fault?
No.
It's not, but blame will still go ahead and be applied to any source of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be on the one person who was inflicted upon it, or the person who they perceive it was inflicted upon by them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I have to.
Usually after this comes a crash out.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. I'll be back soon. I promise. I'll be back soon. Wait for me, just for a bit.
Are you leaving me again?
Is she possessed by both of the sisters? Hmm.
Good question.
Just wait a little longer, Mayu.
Sacrifice.
Confined Mayu. Oh hey, wait, one of your bangs is getting a little bit caught up in your face there.
Yeah,
Holding your eye.
that's
Stay with me. Mayo Taraki. I don't know. I don't know if that's quite right. Okay, chapter 5. We will continue with this on Wednesday, probably.
yay.
Yeah. Oof, my back. Crack that stuff.
I feel that.
Alrighty then. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you, Shamrock, for joining us as well. It's always nice to have another person in the chat. It's very appreciated. We will be continuing with more Fatal Frame 2 on Wednesday until we finish the game or at least until we finish the game at the very least.
We're doing tomorrow.
I have the general I have the general stream. I made sure to have like a general stream like schedule like permanently set up in Twitch. It's not specific, but it's literally just I normally stream on these 4 days basically. At these times. But yeah, that'll do it for now. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.